air conditioning on this 1992 300E, and let's see, it's ready to test. So I'm doing a refrigerant to analyze test on it before I do anything else. Started looking for leaks. Let's press test, go. So what I've noticed is this already has dye in it, because I can see that when my light hits right there, you can see a glow. No matter which, here's my other light. And somewhere's my other light. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Now, what I see is, I don't know if the camera, can the camera pick it up? Yeah, I think the camera's picking it up. So you can see there's leaking through the shaft seal. It's coming out on the clutch and it's flinging out. And it's hitting the side of the frame rail down there. You can see where it's glowing, where it's been flinging. So we have a front shaft seal leak there. Then coming to the back, right there where the O-rings are, you can see it start to glow there. So the O-rings where the manifold assembly connects to the back of the head of the top manifold off the compressor, that's leaking. And I think this finished. Let's see what we got. And we have 100% pure R134A. Yes, we have a clean system. I must have did this. Let's see. Okay, looking up here, what do we got? Let's see. The bottom of the compressor, you see the oil. We got a nice big drip of oil there. And we have oil dripping down there. So it's totally coated with oil. So that front shaft seal took a dump on that compressor. I mean, it's old enough to. It's 1992. It deserves it. But overall, the vehicle is very clean. So I think it has 40,000 miles on it. The interior is in beautiful condition. If you look inside there, look at this thing. I mean, this thing is pretty damn good. 40,208 miles. Yeah, this is a keeper, definitely. I don't even want to put my feet in there. This is when I go inside a customer's car and I put my foot up on the pedals. I never allow the back of my heels or anything to even touch the carpet. So we're gonna see what this thing does here. Oh, let's make sure. I don't have anything that's going to fall on. Yeah, look at that. Let's make sure I don't have anything that's going to fall on belts, pulleys. Paying attention to doing video and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Take off my refrigerant analyzer. Let's see if we have any movement. We have 61 psi of pressure in here. So we definitely have enough to make the compressor switch turn on the compressor. So what I want to know now is that I want to know that the compressor is not damaged. I don't want to go after the leaks. I don't care about a leaky compressor. That's no big deal. I don't care about the leaky seals over there. Or if I do find any other leaks anywhere, which I have not yet, I want to know, did the compressor get damaged and litter the condenser with metal debris? Not just replace a leaking compressor. And let's start this thing up and at least see that all our controls work. Door actuators for our air ducting, and at least things work. Not just change parts and then have an issue later. Cold there. Oh, I got cooling. No problem. I'm not looking at the high side yet. I just wanted to see it work down there. And let's go here. I think I see a little bubbly. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. noise from the compressor. I'm going to try to clean the sight glass off so you can see the sight glass. So basically, we're all vapor. There's very, very, very little liquid in there. When you're this low, you can use the sight glass. And if you put your fingers and you touch, the discharge is pretty hot already, and it just, you know, we just started it up. And on a hot day and a continuous run, that means that compressor is getting really hot on really hot days if you're running it like this. This is the beginning. It's not quite summer yet. We're still in the spring, and we're only hitting into the 80-degree marks, high 70s and 80s down here. This is in Burlingame. This is a little south of San Francisco, and actually, if you look way up there where that fog is, over that hill, that's San Francisco. We're about 15 miles south of San Francisco. And but in 15 miles, you could have 20-degree difference in temperature. So, all right, so we know we have a working system. Now, what I also want to check, I want to check to make sure that the fans operate and they come on with the secondary switch when it gets high enough pressure. So I will stop that fan, drive the high side pressure up to 240 or 270, whatever this switch is rated at. It will close the contacts, hit the relay, and energize the fans. And because we just don't want to replace the leaking compressor and O-rings and then send the customer out and then find out the electric fans don't work. And this customer has been driving around at like 380, 410 PSI, because I think roughly at 440, I think this one had, I can't remember if this had the safety switch that'll shut it off. It shuts off the compressor, but usually the compressor could be going out 390, 410 PSI all day long, still working, getting some cooling, no fans ever kick on, and you cause a, the high pressure causes the front shaft seals to leak later on. Another thing, overheating the compressor with low charge by not having subcooling coming, superheat coming back, and refrigerant to cool off the compressor, lack of lubricant coming back, and overheating compressor, making seals fail in a short lifetime, or making them fail due to lack of lubricant, not high pressure, but overheating, due to a low refrigerant charge. How's that one? Okay, and for this vehicle, under idle conditions, this is a low, now unless the ambient temperatures are low, this is a low PSI if you know your vehicle and what kind of compressor you have for this vehicle. But some of the older Mercedes and some of the other kits, this would be normal, and this would even be high, because there's vehicles out there with old expansion valve fixed pistons where 12 PSI is normal. You're not going to see those on any modern day production cars anymore, but when they roll into your shop and you don't know that, and you have that can of AC cool and it tells you to get it up there in green in 25, you will severely overcharge the air conditioning system if you try to do that. And I see that all the time. All right guys, I'll see you later. That's it on this one. This one's getting a compressor, a receiver dryer. I'll jump and bypass the switch to make sure the fans are running, because there's no use putting a brand new compressor on there if the fans aren't coming on and our temperatures are too cold to make that fan come on in the first place right now. And it's only like 72 degrees out right now, so nothing's gonna happen there. Catch you on the next one, guys. See ya. Man, this is nice. All right, see ya.